What's going on today, guys? Sticks10 here. I want to talk a little bit about team compositions in the Rainbow Cup. As you can see, this is my current 6 here for the Rainbow Cup of Pokemon Go. We've got Venusaur, Quag, Charizard, we've got Fortress, Lantern, and Mantine. What you might notice is am running the double flyer currently. Don't know if I'll continue doing that, but I do see them having some positive matchups. Maybe not together, maybe separate. Let's take a look though. How do you select your 3 when you're going against another opponent? Alright, so let's take a look at this squad. He's got Corsola, which is an interesting pick for the meta. We've got Fortress, Poliwrath, which I'm assuming is going to be Power Up Punch, probably Bubble. It is a Lucky, so it could possibly have Mud Shot. We've got Mantine, Executor, and Lapras, which could be double Legacy at this point. So, what do I think I should bring? What do you guys think I should bring? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys are thinking to start with. And let's get into the first battle and see what mistakes I made in that first battle. Alright, so first battle here, I really didn't look at his team hardly at all. So I brought Lantern, Charizard, and Venusaur. So obviously Venusaur I brought because of all the water types they had. Lantern, same reason. Charizard to deal with that Executor. The problem is he's running so many water types that obviously Charizard isn't going to do very well. And as you can see, I swap in to Charizard to get rid of that Executor. He swaps out immediately to Poliwrath. He's getting power-up punches off. You can see Blast Burn does do quite a bit, but these power-up punches are just adding up quickly here. So Charizard goes down. I'm going to bring back in my Venusaur, and we're going to get some damage off here, build up some energy. He comes in with Executor. Now the problem is right here, I should shield because it's psychic. I should have shielded that and I would have been at a lot better place, because honestly these aren't going to do that much damage. Thunderbolt's not going to do much damage to Executor. He's going to be able to get off some seed bombs and I'm going to have to block those or faint. So, but I am losing a lot of energy to that Confusion. Confusion hits hard even if it's just neutral. So he brings out Corsola. I hit the Thunderbolt, not going to be enough to quite knock it out, and he's going to get me here with a Rock Blast, I believe. Now, Corsola is double weak to grass, but because of that, he paired Executor with it. Now, let's take a look at his team and figure out what my best strategy is here. Alright, so looking at his team, first thing, Charizard probably wasn't a great choice. I've got 4 things that can do a lot of damage to me. All the water types basically, Corsola in there with its Rock Blast. And then you've got, I'm super effective though to Executor and Fortress. So, could be a possibility. What I'm noticing though is there's a lot of water types, so I want to bring Lantern. I'm going to sit Venusaur on the bench because Executor is there. And then Fortress I'm going to bring in to deal with Executor instead, because he doesn't have a fire type or anything that can really hit me for super effective damage. Except for Mantine probably can if he brings that. So that's why I'm bringing the Lantern to deal with that. And then we've got, as our next backup, I'm going to bring Mantine because he doesn't have an electric attacker. So that gives me an advantage in that situation as well. Let's see how this second match goes with that team, leading with Lantern, Fortress, and Mantine in the back. Alright, so I lead Lantern into his Executor again. I might have to get out of there, but I can build up a little bit of energy and take a few of these Confusions before I swap out. And then he's going to hit Seed Bomb here into my into Fortress, so I do lose that matchup. If he would have lost that, and I didn't get very much damage off because I came into that. So you can see here, I'm going to go for Earthquake because that will be it'll be neutral, I believe. because of the typing there. So we're gonna block this rock blast. And looking back at it, I didn't have very much energy, so I probably could have just let my fortress fall, and I would have been in a better position with an extra shield, because I did fall anyways. And so we do get off a Thunderbolt. He does block that. We're going to allow this Rock Blast or whatever it is to come through. It is a Rock Blast. And so you can see I'm getting a ton of energy here. I might be able to knock it out with just charge moves or just fast moves. And you can see just barely, and I have a little bit of energy left. I have Hydro Pump charged up though, so I'm going to hit Hydro Pump. He has no shields left. It is into Executor, so it's not going to be very effective, but it is enough to knock it out. He brings out Poliwrath, and we got Mantine. This is a positive matchup for us because of the typings here. My flying type resists all the fighting type moves, and so we're going to allow a couple of these power-up punches to get off without shielding, and we'll probably shield the next one or the one after that. Honestly, don't have to, but just in case he has another move that could do a little bit. And he has submission on it, so it is actually a legacy. Poliwrath there with submission. I believe submission is legacy. But anyways, so GG there. We go into match 3 here. Just testing stuff out. He leads with Corsola against my Lantern, and so you can see I do have a positive matchup here. He's gonna get off a Rock Blast, and I'm gonna be almost, and now I am built up to my Thunderbolt. We're gonna keep overcharging a little bit because Thunderbolt would knock it out if he decides to shield, which he may shield here. He does. But we're already over halfway there, and we do decide to shield so we can survive enough to get to another Thunderbolt. We do get to the Thunderbolt before he can get to another Rock Blast, and that is going to knock out Corsola. Executor comes in, and we're just doing chip damage here before we fall to Confusion. We bring out Fortress, and you can see how quickly it knocks down that Executor. He brought Lapras this time, so we're going to hit Rock Tomb into Lapras. That's one of the reasons I do like Fortress here with Rock Tomb. It's going to do super effective damage against certain things in the meta. Charizard and Lapras are two of those. That's going to do damage too with that Rock Blast. Or Rock Tomb, sorry, not Rock Blast. And there you go, super effective, almost knocks it out. And he's going to knock us out here with Surf. But we did a chunk of change there. Bringing out Mantine there in the back against Executor. He's going to hit Seed Bomb, but he's going to have to hit quite a few of those to take us down. We will get to an Aerial Ace before he can, because we are using Bubble. And that's one thing, just with my team comp, I am running it with Bubble right now, so I feel like I can get to those Aerial Aces faster. Now, obviously, I thought, hey, I want to show you guys why reading teams is important. Hopefully you guys saw why it was important. And now I take this same exact team that I just won 2 matches with and bring it against some random trainer to see how I do. And obviously it's not going to be as good. Now what you can see from this is he has a little bit better IV on his Lantern, because I'm going to get knocked out first, I believe. Could have also been how it just played out. I don't think we lagged or anything, but he does knock me out with just a sliver of HP left and enough for a Thunderbolt, because I did just barely get to one. So he's going to get a Thunderbolt off onto my Fortress. Kind of stinks. If I had a little bit better IVs on that, do better there. I build up a little extra energy. I probably should have just swapped out immediately, but I do take this Blast Burn to the face of my Mantine. He brings out Slowpoke. This is the first time I've actually faced a Slowpoke. We'll see how this does. I was testing out moves just to see how much it would do. I want to see how much Aerial Ace would really do there, but he blocked it. So hits a Psyshock. I do block that. And we're going to get to an Ice Beam here. I think Aerial Ace is probably the better move. I need to do the math on that. You guys in the comments will tell me that I screwed up on that one or whatever. So because Aerial Ace I would get Stab, and I think it's resisted though, right? Because it's because he's Psychic. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. I'll do the math after this. And we bring out Fortress against Typhlosion. It's just a bad matchup, and we lose. So that's why I feel like it's important to read the teams, be a little knowledgeable about the typings that are in the match, what move types other teams could have. You can see here I go up against a Azumarill. He hits Play Rough, which does hit pretty hard. If I can get a Thunderbolt off, you know, and he goes unshielded, it is going to do quite a bit of damage. I actually lag out here for a little bit, and I'm not doing anything, and finally I get one water gun off, but I'm still lagging pretty bad. We finally hit Thunderbolt, and he does shield it. So that did cost me the match there, but that lag was pretty bad to where I couldn't get off a charge move against Azumarill. But you can see my team comp here with Raichu and some of the other ones, obviously running the double water, the Lantern and the Mantine together wouldn't have been the best matchup there. And so I probably would have done something else besides Mantine. And obviously Lantern versus Raichu with shields. Raichu has the advantage, and I'm definitely in trouble here. Gotta get this out of here before I take more damage. So we are able to eliminate the Raichu there, but without taking too much damage to our Mantine. But in the back, he's got a Azumarill still hitting that Play Rough, and we're kind of in trouble here because we don't have anything that can do enough damage to Azumarill to really give us this match. So anyways, guys, just wanted to talk a little bit about team comp, how to decide on your 3. Hopefully gave you a good example of just what to look for in a team, see what weaknesses they have. Also, it may help you to look at your team and kind of do that same perspective. Look at it and decide, hey, what am I weak to? What pairs well with other things? And just some ideas before you go into your next tournament. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What you guys saw, and any other comments that you have, just let me know. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, for subscribing, all of that. And until next time, guys, keep battling.